It is June 27th. We are at Vince and Judy Kilburg's farm. We are camping this evening. We've got a campfire going and the guys are doing their chimney. We've got some campers set up out here. Tomorrow is our big Kilburg reunion. And we are listening to the CD that Leon made in honor of Marv Banowitz. We attended his funeral this morning. He passed away on Monday at age 50. And it was a sad day. We have our Kilburg reunion tomorrow out here on the farm. I'm hoping to create some memories.
Hey, stay back, buddy. Stay back, buddy.
Like, don't you know that the big chicks are so good? I'm like, really? Get the fuck out of my
Today is Sunday, June 28th. We are out at Vince and Judy Kilburg's farm, which is the Kilburg homestead, for the family reunion. Just took some pictures. We're standing around chatting.
Look at the camera! The camera! Look at the camera! Kath, you'll get it.
State your name and what's your favorite memory of the farm?
Of this farm? You're Kilburg. We gotta keep everybody in
What's your
line.
favorite memory of the farm?
Up by the pond.
Probably this farm.
Oh, this farm? Okay, when I was 10, 8 or 9 or so, I came out here and helped Vera and Grandma Kilburg make cookies. I remember we walked in the house and the table, we were making cookies. We had cut them out with glasses and put a date filling in them and then put a lid on them or put a top on them. I remember doing that with Grandma and Aunt Vera.
I know what mine was. It wasn't with Grandma. It was riding bikes with Dory Herrick. I used to come out and visit Dory all the time. That was my favorite memory.
What is your favorite memory? No, your favorite memory.
Let me think.
Okay.
Picture of you guys as your. And this is a great story, really. Seriously, this is going to be on something somewhere.
Okay.
And I could embellish, if you like. A man walks into a bar, clunk. This is on YouTube. I'm suing you, seriously.
And your name is?
And your name is?
And my name is, well, I'd like to be Meg Ryan. I'd like to be a size 2 as well. Well, neither of those are happening, so I'll be Nina Jane Catherine Kilburg Ball Bob. I don't know what about
You forgot a name in there.
Did I? Nina Jane Catherine Kilburg Ball Bob.
We discussed this yesterday.
Jabberbox. Nina Jabberbox. Nina Jane Jabberbox Catherine Kilburg. I can't get that on a license, honey. Put that camera on somebody else. Becky, quick, a song and dance. Let's go.
What's your favorite memory of the farm?
Oh, I didn't know that's what she was asking. Come back to me later. I got a lot of videos.
I will.
So anyway, okay, so top of here.
I want a favorite memory of the farm. What's your favorite memory of this place? Or a memory?
Making hay. Barn over here collapsed the level.
Oh, oops. What happened?
We had to get, log got cut underneath, had to get it out.
Oh my God.
I runners not that.
Parties that Sharon had when Vince and Judy were gone.
I don't know if I can keep that one. You have another favorite memory of the farm?
Camping here.
Good.
I've been camping that year that Darren and Mark and everybody was here. That was fun.
Favorite memories would be getting my hair braided, playing on the swing so my feet could touch the ceiling, playing ball. Those are some of them.
That would be having your feet sold when you're swinging on the swing and your feet touch the top.
having a good time. I guess that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Seeing the changes here, how it really improves it. It's always nice looking buildings here. Seeing the changes, really nice to see.
See,
I'm sure glad we're not standing in the middle, Gary.
What's a favorite memory you have of this farm?
playing ball right here.
Pancakes.
This is home to me.
Pancakes. Now where do they come in? We used to make us pancakes. Really? Come on, big grapes on.
See now,
Yeah. Next
You were the
generation.
next ones down.
I was going to say you have memories. This is Grandma and Grandpa's farm.
Yeah.
This is Vince and Judy's
so
farm.
yeah, okay, that's what you're talking about then.
Yeah.
You know, we were just talking about such a big family and the difference in cousins' ages.
Yeah.
I took your mom to grandparents' house. And Kate was telling me, I think about this difference. When you guys moved to town, he put mom's name because he said, well, it's almost a little eerie. And just, I enjoyed visiting them, and I think her grandpa was
Well, she thought that was so enjoyable, so good. You just take time out.
And I, I've seen a picture of that day, and then I also
Fun.
Really? The one I won't forget is when I was cutting hay out yonder here and I run into a big bumblebee nest. Oh yes. Yep. Yep. I pulled the clutch on the 50 and run and got stung a half a dozen times and run to the electric fence just to get out of the way and got my wind, went back and shut the tractor off and got stung a few more times, and then I come walking home and I told Vince and he says, I can't be so. We jumped in his white Fairlane that he had. You remember that one? And we went on out and looked at it, and then we come back in and got a bunch of diesel fuel and gas and mixed it up, and we went and poured it. And he said the next Monday when he went out to mail, there was a 3-gallon bucket of Hornets. Never seen him again. Never seen him again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And I knew.
Do you have a favorite memory of the farm?
Okay. When I was going with girls, we were up here one time and we were playing games out here in the yard, and they had a little tree growing out here in the yard. And I didn't see it, and I run right into the yard and knocked myself out. And then everybody stood there and laughed at me.
Okay. How about you, Mary? What's your favorite memory of the farm? We'll let you think about it. I'll come back to you. Do you have a favorite memory of the farm, Joyce?
Usually when we host Kilburg reunions. I remember being out here.
Okay. Okay.
Just hanging together with cousins and playing hide and seek in the barns.
Okay. How about you, Tony?
Coming over here and playing ball on Vince and Judy's place. That's all I remember. Ball game.
Say that again.
We worked together when first we were married. We come down here quite often and we meet here.
Oh, okay.
Favorite one or just a memory?
Either.
I remember having to drive the horse on the hay fork, and that was not my favorite memory at all.
Okay.
I remember when Levi and me were going together, and Vince, Kenny, and them were living at home yet. So if we'd come home at night and just be in the car yet, well, upstairs, Vince would be hollering something or the window, time to come in or whatever. They were boys were home together.
I remember hearing some of these stories.
Go ahead. What's your favorite memory of the farm?
When you need to know.
Go for it.
Oh, I don't know. I suppose when we were getting in trouble, I suppose.
And what were you doing to get in trouble?
Wow.
Or is it something you can't share?
There's supposed to be questions asked. No questions asked.
Just get us some true or false questions.
Is there a memory that sticks out in your mind? Something that when you think of the farm, you think of something and it makes you smile? Or something that Grandma and Grandpa made you do that you didn't like to do so much here?
That probably would be more so.
Okay.
I had to get up, milk the cows in the morning.
Okay.
My job was to empty the commode.
Okay.
Try to get that empty and head for the barn.
Okay.
We all had that job. The little ones got that job.
Got which job?
Empty the pots before you go do chores.
Okay. And what were some of your chores, Leo?
Oh, you had to milk the cows and clean the separator and wash the separator before you got here to school.
Okay. Any other memories you have?
Oh yeah, we had to feed the chickens, pick the eggs up.
Yeah. Was it?
Bye.
Well, my favorite memory was coming up here, period.
Yeah. He liked it up here.
Grandma Kilburg had the best olives. She knew I liked olives and nobody else did, so I always got olives when I come up here.
He wanted to get in the family pretty bad.
Why do you say that? Because of the olives?
No, because we had...
What was that?
I said, it cost me dearly to get Vera. I had to help paint the big barn one year to get her.
Oh, that's... like they said in radio, that's a long story. And then the other person said, could I have half of it now? In about 1925 we moved here. When I was about 5, 6 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. And I remember when the big barn was built, but that's gone now. And this used to be a corn crib, and that's torn down. One side was corn crib, you drive through, and then we could put the mill on the other side. And in summertime, we'd separate there. And there's a 4-sow hog house right here, and one turned this way, and then there was one down below where we had a stove in the middle for pigs. And the scale was right there, and the straw shed was over yonder. That's changed now. Yeah. Yesterday I had a talk into that, and then there's 2 girls, and I was supposed to throw kisses. I don't think anybody got hurt though. And that's going. I suppose this will be the same, but it'll be on video, huh?
Yeah.
So I guess I better watch out what I say.
There you go.
Oh, mischievousness.
Such as?
Well, when Dad would go to town, one day we put a saddle on a cow, got her in there, and but we forgot to shut the top door. And she jumped through the bottom door, the hook flew off. And we was chasing her out there in the yard. Mom came out of the house and she said, you guys better straighten up before Dad comes home. So we got quite busy, got her back in the barn and got her in the stanchion and got the saddle off her. And one day we took the truck and we went out in the field to get a calf. And the mother cow's fallen, and the darn dog was there, and the dog jumped in the truck with us, and the cow tried to get in the truck with us. So some of the other ones were at home yet, and we swung around by the gate and kept driving the head of the cow, and we hollered and says, next time when we come around, open the gate up quick, and then quick shut it. Oh yeah, we had it. And then when Sally got married, all the beer that was left around, we collected all the beer and poured it in a 5-gallon slop pail. And we just put it in the trough and a sow drank it. And oh my gosh. We had to get her out of the yard and out in the pasture. Oh yeah, I had a lot of old memories here from kids. A lot of things Dad don't know about.
He knows a lot of stories that I do. Mine are tame.
I don't know.
When you think of the farm out here, what's a thought? What do you remember doing here as a kid growing up?
Oh, we helped bale here a lot, baling hay and stuff.
Was this Grandma and Grandpa's house to you, or was this Vince and Judy's house to you?
Grandma and Grandpa's home, I used to call it.
Okay.
Just had fun haying.
Yeah. I've only been here a couple of times, so as far as I know, it was always Vince and Judy's, but Nina had the memories of it as the family farm.
I've only been here 3 times with Al, so I don't know nothing about the farm, other than we eat here in this shed.
I just remember as Vince and Judy's.
I've listened to Kenny tell stories. You guys did more than work.
So do you have a story you want to share about the farm?
I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, Earl has already shared.
They put the sand on the cow.
He got one. He told me he's got a net friend of his dad's.
The older two, they were the good ones.
I don't know if he still does, but he always told me he did.
I could tell you a lot more of them.
I think you need to move closer over here so I can get the 3 of you telling
We
stories.
had the buggy and had the horse on one side and we'd run along on the other side, so we had one horse.
Tell it in Luxembourg that nobody else.
We used to have a straw pile.
Your machine taking it.
You drive up against it to get the straw loose.
We had a mean bull, and a couple of us guys were on top of the straw pile. And boy, that bull was really tearing that straw pile apart. And then every so often we'd have to haul straw in the shed for Dad. So when he came home that night, he couldn't figure out why there was so much straw in the shed that night.
Yeah, but you can't.
One night he come home and the pickup was on top of the It was hard to get loose. The told him you got to push it loose with the truck. He come and just spin. I said, you got to take a run for it. He backed up and jumped right up on top of the plow. Stuck.
That's on the
That old Chevy pickup.
that corn strip pile you run into.
Well, this was when we trashed that here.
Oh.
We had some loads on the side.
Yeah, but one time you got stuck in a corn strip pile, didn't you?
No, that was Elson. He thought it was it was gravel.
When he was working out.
And then we used to have a slough back there.
We didn't get into it, but the older one got
I don't know who bet me that we couldn't get the pickup to run through that slough. Oh, I took an awful run, and we made it through. And after we were through, every time you turn to the left, go to the right, the horn would blow. So we had quite a job getting it into the shed. We'd have to drive ahead a little bit, back up, drive ahead, back up. The next morning when Dad went to town, when he made the first turn down there to the right, the horn blew. Got out to the mailbox, we heard the horn blew.
We knew just which corner he was on.
Then you used to have a go-kart too. If you turn one way, it turned the other way.
Yeah, towards the end.
The steering was hooked up wrong.
Oh my gosh, that would be confusing.
Yeah.
We stand at the doorway, some of the guys with kids, and then when he come, the other guy would slam the door shut, he'd bang into the door. And the officer did that, the madder he got. And then we had the big rope with a single tree on, with a rope like that, and then you could swing on by. Somebody would bring a cow down, and the other one would swing by the cow, and oh God. And then we used
You're getting your machine built now.
Oh yeah.
we used to spray the cows in the barn, Dad. And we'd run up past the hay manger, and there was a little hole in the manger. And when we sprayed them, Dad was the hole, we'd spray them. And then somebody would quick poke a stick through there. Oh, they'd jump up in there like that. And then when Dad tried to spray them one night, he couldn't figure out why them darn cows wouldn't want to go by that.
You better erase my part. That's too tame.
If you stay here, you're going to run out of film.
No, mine is quite tame according to them.
Yeah, you don't have any stories like they have?
No.
No, yours are all tame like that?
We didn't learn this stuff from him.
Oh.
No.
Who did you learn this stuff from?
We had to do our own learning.
Yeah, you'll have to get Reed to tell you. She always knew when the chicken house door was shut, there was something wrong.
You always knew when the chicken house door was shut that there was something going on?
Yeah, because we were there catching sparrows.
My dad used to be pretty naughty? Okay.
I couldn't spank him, so one time I had just read to
a naughty one in a separate place where they had to be, like now they have them in the corner or something. Well, I thought I put him in the closet. And he was a little stinker. He stuck his finger in the back of the door and he had his finger tight, so I had to let him out and he had lost his fingernails.
You got blamed, huh?
Oh, that was my fault, of course.
So do you have any Kenny stories?
No, Kenny and me always got along real good.
Okay.
Probably one of the only ones that...
So do you have a story of somebody else? Well, she was the easy one. Janice said to ask you about the chivalry party.
Which one? Yeah, we had cut the tree there, and Ray had said we cut it off. We made it round so a barrel of beer fit just right.
Remember, somebody had to go to work the next morning.
Yeah, but it was kind of rough. Beer, and Jim come and grabbed my feet and he swung me around, and when round sat up and I said, look, no, I didn't spill my beer.
The next morning I went down the basement checking, and the bulb fell out. There was so much damp shaking on the floor. The light bulb was laying on the floor in the basement.
And then when Happy Jack used to play in Savannah and all over that band, we used to go, Jim and Kenny, they were the singer guys, they would go with us. And one morning, Mom asked him where he got the big lump on the forehead. And he said the bar stool kicked him. And she couldn't believe how that happened.
She said, which one? I said, the one I was sitting on.
Jim, there was them ones that spin, and Jim was really spinning them, and he hung on, and finally
it went over bells, and I brought the sheriff, hit me in the face, then we three got kicked out.
We've got the next generation playing ball out here on the field.
Favorite memory of playing baseball. Every gathering we got a baseball game together, and I remember the yard more than the barns or anything else. I remember playing baseball.
The King's dogs.
Vince, what's your favorite memory?
Chihuahua. Yeah. That's old Max. He always got to have
That's his growth hormones.
he pushes it.
How you doing? He puts it there, so he's got to have.
What's your favorite memory of the farm? You've lived here the longest.
Yeah, really. He just never moved, did he?
All the good times I had here and stuff, I guess.
Any that you can share with us on tape?
Remember, kids may see this.
On tape is the key word.
Well, all my life there was good memories, bad memories, and just a lot of time has passed.
A lot of hard work.
Yep. A lot of changes.
What kinds of changes? Can you tell me some of the changes?
Just a lot of buildings, all the buildings that tore down, and just remodeling, and build a silo, tear the silo down, and feeding yards and everything. Things just didn't work out sometimes, and when the storm hit, boy, it just changed the whole life around.
We got to check out Vince's toy shop.
When you think of the farm, what do you
I
think?
probably think of the toy shop, probably.
Okay.
Because I was a lot younger when Vince took over this. And I don't remember doing a whole lot of here, but I guess the toy shop is probably the best.
Did you remember a DVD of that? Oh my God.
What are favorite memories? What do you remember out here?
Favorite memories, we were just talking. Shall we do this in tandem? We remember the orchard in the back and how we used to play hide and seek, and you know, we didn't have Nintendo or computers at the time. So we would catch fireflies, and of course, you know, the hide and seek, and when it was dark and we were little, and the older kids used to scare the bejesus out of us.
Kenny.
And it's good to know that the little outhouse is real close by for that reason. Yeah, that would be my fondest memory, I'm sure.
Yeah, see, mine is always the day I got to be here and Grandma decided to clean the attic, and I got to see her wedding shoes, like I said earlier, and she had like all these buttons on these boots, and I said, Grandma,
you wore these the day you got married? She said, yes. And I said, you must have got up early in the morning to button all those buttons. And she just thought that was a hoot. And I thought, seriously, as a 4-year-old, those are a lot of buttons, Grandma. I can't even tie. Oh, well, there's no Velcro here, but oh, she was just groovy. She was cool. And the attic had every conceivable wonderful thing a kid could think of. As an adult, junk.
And
As a
one time
kid,
over to the buddy place.
yeah, it was great. This whole farm has got such wonderful memories. You know, I just Grandma, Grandpa, hey, come on down.
Yeah, I wish we had more pictures of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I remember off the kitchen they had this long pantry and that would lead into the basement.
My cousin's
And of course that's all gone.
We couldn't go to the basement.
No, and the guys, when they were outside, they would have to go in that way to drop their boots and their dirty clothes and stuff. Remember that?
And Grandma said that Grandpa, when he ate, always should have had a slide because he would spill his food and that way it would fall right back on the plate. And then Grandma wouldn't have to sweep the floor. And I thought, oh my God, that is a great idea, Grandma. We should invent that.
And remember the old wash sink area that they would wash up outside?
Oh,
the big
yeah.
long sink with the little metal white thing with the combs and stuff. And I mean, those are so retro and they're so cool. Like, everybody used the same comb. Now, I don't think so.
And the house always smelled good. Yeah. It was just always a clean smell. And Grandma had the coolest garbage can in the bathroom. Yeah. It was one of those with the oh, it was so cool.
How we would entertain ourselves.
I'll be in the bathroom playing with the garbage can, Grandma. Those kids of Elvin's.
I don't know. I guess the one I got to remember the best is the year we had we had Christmas here and we had the 3 Santa Clauses. Still never did figure out who they were, but it was a lot of fun having a lot of Santas and just seeing everybody here all the time.
What's your favorite memory of growing up on the farm?
That would have to be all the parties out here.
And are your mom and dad aware of all those parties?
Some, mostly.
Any specific party?
No.
I told Ron.
The baby's gonna watch him run. Then Dad seen us and wow. It didn't take us long to get off the shed. That was
We had to leave the sound out. After Reed's wedding, once a beer can or bottle of the beer in, put it on the 5-gallon pail, we took it out and dumped it in the trough. The little sound gobbling up, we thought it was kind of funny. Then they'd run in the hoghouse and they'd squeal it and back up and run into it again. So he got on one ear and I got on the other ear, we let him off the trash and we got the coke, the red and truck to get out of it.
That's a tough one. Probably playing down in the ditch. Playing which ditch and what
Down in the ditch by the quarry. We used to go down there and we'd carve chairs out of the dirt, play in the ditch. It was fun.
This is the kitchen.
Okay. And what changes have you made in the kitchen over the years?
That wall there, we took out there, just a small doorway right there. So we put that into a big archway. This used to be the bathroom door. We closed that up. The cupboards used to be along that wall over there with 2 windows here. We took them 2 windows out, put a big window in there. Put the fridge there, the stove used to be there. We closed that up and put a trash can over there. And there used to be a hole up here in the ceiling, a vent, so we took that out, put the new ceiling up.
You didn't take it out, you just covered it. It's still up in the room upstairs, underneath the rug.
That used to be the boys' room where we used to kind of spy down the stairs.
And then the windows where you watch Dula and Vera and Levi and them.
That's right too.
Yeah, Vera mentioned that before. I've got her on tape.
That's on
I warned him about that earlier.
Yeah, I had to cut the trees down, I couldn't see nothing. Well, I mean, it was just a bare piece of ground.
Tricky.
A lot of the stuff is gone now. Okay. This used to be the parlor when I bought it, and we changed it into the bedroom.
Parlor meaning?
Just an extra room. We had the TV in here when I was a kid, and a couch, and that was about it.
That used to be the parlor in there when I was little.
Oh, we did it?
And this was Dad and Mom's bedroom.
They must have changed that around, because this was the bedroom when I bought the place. I mean, this was the parlor when I bought the place.
Yeah, they changed that. I don't know why they moved it over there.
Then this used to be just a solid wall here. And then this used to be a closet door here, so I just put a big door there for a closet. Close this off here.
But they used to have an oil burner heater in there.
You know I'm lying.
Nina or Gary?
Then this used to be Mom and Dad's bedroom. There's a window behind there. I put in some shelves. She needed extra space to store junk. And then this here used to be just part of the room, so we built a closet in here.
Okay.
And then this
That used to be the wall.
Yeah.
Which?
And this is the window, right? Oh, that one you mean.
And then I remember this little walkway in the closet.
So this, where Vince is standing,
This
is an extension?
Yeah, Dad, Mom put that on. No, I built this extension on.
Dad's mom built this on.
Yeah, this I built on after I bought it. This used to be just a jog off. The oil barrel is underneath here, what Dad and Mom had for the furnace. The 500-gallon oil barrel, I just left it in the ground.
Was this was Grandma and Grandpa's bedroom though? Because their bed I remember used to be right there.
Or used to be the parlor at first.
Oh, I remember
this
that
was
as the parlor.
Yeah, this was the one I remembered.
Was first.
Was it?
Oh, first.
We
Okay.
used to have an organ in here and stuff.
Okay, I didn't remember.
Because
that.
Grandma played the piano, didn't she?
Organ.
Grandma did.
Or was it the organ? Ah.
Dad never played any instrument.
Did he sing?
But this was the parlor then, and then I don't know why they changed it then. I think when we got TV, then they didn't have to walk all the way around or something.
Grandma liked to shake things up a little bit.
Don't we all?
I'm guessing.
But I remember the greenish wallpaper. And I always remember that. It was the dark greenish, like I want to say scrolling like a feather thing.
This was built on.
What year?
Dad built this on, I don't know what.
1946.
46? And then that used to be a door there. Mom had a sewing room in there, just a little bit for the sewing machine and stuff. And I closed that up and we put that into a bathroom, and we got her brothers and sisters to live with us, so we have 2 bathrooms, so we made a new bathroom in there, and we put a door on this side to get into that bathroom. This used to be a little narrow door here that went onto a little porch here. And that's where we had the wood box and stuff, and I was a kid, I had to carry the wood box in and stuff.
Playing ball in the field and hide and seek at night. Rocks.
And then there used to be
But this was closed in from what I remember.
a little door right here to carry the wood in and stuff many years ago. And then that used to be the porch, so then we just put that into the bathroom. When the kids came and, like I said, put the door in here, put the washer and dryer in here, and just the stool in here. And this was built on in 2001.
It's very nice out there. I do miss the swings though. I don't know.
This used to be just plaster, and I put all new paneling on your first year bought it.
It was kind of
We
rainy.
put all new
Lloyd,
paneling
he was
on it,
sitting
new
here,
ceiling.
Dad, he was doing book work there, and I was 13 years old. Told Lloyd, I said, you know, when I get as old as them now, I can get married. I said, if that's all you got in your mind, just go out and do chores. Oh! Do chores early that night.
Couldn't get it off your mind, could you?
I'll never forget.
Boy, he didn't miss a beat, did he?
No, I thought he was working. When he said he was hard to hear.
Yeah, it's called selective hearing. That's what it was. I remember the cabinets that used to be there.
Yeah, this cabinet used to be right here.
Yeah, because this looks like it's white.
These doors were all real bad. I was going to pitch it, and I had members come over, and he says, well, you can put new doors on. So we just put new doors on, and it fit right in there. So then we put this arch in here. So it worked out pretty good.
I remember babysitting over here when you guys had that big white cat, and I remember walking through here, and the cat would be out behind the couch, and all of a sudden you'd see it go, meow, and it would grab at you. And of course, the kids weren't any better. They'd go after it and scare the living crap out of the cat. You know, that didn't help it any. And it was like, okay, that was the only first cat I ever saw. Very
Yeah, that was kind of a cat. She got 2 guys trapped in the basement one whole day.
Oh my God! That's a big, nice, white, fluffy cat, but man, it was like she had a demon in her.
Ann Blatt and Marty Sagers. They did some work in the basement for me, and we weren't home, and they came up the steps and they forgot to shut the cellar door, and the cat was right there. And a couple hours before they came up, the cat was up. Finally, they got a broom handler, chased the cat away, and they got out the door.
I remember Tippy the dog. That was moons ago. All right, to the upstairs.
Psych.
Hello.
This used to put the light on there, will you?
Yeah.
This used to be just a slant arch here that came out till here. And she decided to buy a bed one day. And I couldn't get the bed up till I had to cut all this out here, which I wasn't very happy when I got done. That's the only way we could get the mattress upstairs was cut this out, and then I had to redo all that.
Dad put him a little down here at the bottom of the steps.
Oh?
Well, he come down, but he went up in a hurry. He used to walk through the street and come below.
This room I put all new drywall on the ceiling. The ceiling fell down. This is Natalie's room now.
And whose room was it when you were growing up?
This was Dula and Vera's room when we were growing up.
First it was Sal Reed's room.
I don't know who it was
Sal
first.
Edmund, then that was Reed's.
The only one I know now is Dula and Vera. Well, we redone it for Natalie now.
And then which of your kids' rooms is this?
Linda and Lori's.
There used to be doors that could go out on the porch.
Well, Dad said something
Did your
about the one
kids
up
do it
in
like
the
we did? As soon as one kid moved out, you had to each of them.
We kind of changed it around. They kind of left it change around. We left them do kind of with him.
Well, I remember.
I think Mom and Dad are the only ones who stayed in the same room the whole time in the house. Otherwise, all of us kids.
Like a
At one point in time, I was in each room.
Roof or anything.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we ever climbed out there. I know up at the Rollings.
Well, I spent a lot of time on it.
I'll bet you did.
I'll bet you did.
There was more going out of there than coming
Trying
in.
to sneak it in, and I
There
found
was
out.
more going out that way than.
More going out than it's coming back in.
I found out when we were gone, my kids went out the window and sat on the porch and waved to the cars. And I didn't find that out until about 3-4 years ago.
Well, there weren't a lot of cars that went by though.
Yeah, you climb out on there and sit down there. And,
Now these are all the original doors though too in the woodwork.
yeah, it's all original woodwork.
This was the last room I was in here.
So whose room was this?
Well, it used to be Edna's and that, and then us boys were all back there.
Oh, should have kept
And
the
as
boys
they
were
left, and Vince was back there, and I was here.
Yeah, this is my room.
Yeah.
So how many did you have? Well, let's see, by the time Dad left,
And Albert Reed left.
yeah. So how many did you have per
Then
room? I mean,
then
that's.
Sal was in here. And Edna and the two girls were in there, and us boys were in there. You never was in there with us, was you?
I and Leo were shared in this room.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be Earl, Lloyd, and me.
They were right
And Leo.
downstairs.
Us four, I guess.
No, I
Used to
wasn't.
be in there.
Well,
Cause Dad
down
used,
the hall.
there used to be a register there, one night Dad was
We gotta
down
go
in
check
the
this room out. This is where we stayed when we slept overnight.
so we
I
went
never
to the
figured out why
register
Grandma
front.
and Grandpa would go to bed.
You better get
It was
the bed
light
up.
out. What is with you people? You know, it was probably 9:50. I'm like,
This one I didn't do anything with it. The ceiling that needs to have some work done on, that's all cracking. I just put new paneling around the wall. That's
Some of the
all I
older
did.
nieces and nephew remember this closet.
Do I?
I don't.
As in,
Is that the
Yep.
closet Reet put you in?
Oh, no, that one's that one.
But that's about all we did in here, and then I put shelves up. Well, I did replace the windows. That's about all, but it needs work done. I got crack in the wall there and stuff, but
yeah, but it's kind of like a textured look now, you know?
this was the grocery room all the time, where they had extra groceries and
Yeah,
stuff
I do
put in
remember
there,
that now.
Look at that floor.
and extra storerooms in there and
Gotta
stuff.
get the floor.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
original floor. Never put carpeting in there. And this is the vinyl that was in the kitchen, probably.
Yes.
60
oh, wow.
years
Boy, do I
ago.
remember that.
Lord, yes.
So they just had a piece and it was laid in there, and
A little bit of
I
asbestos.
never
do you
moved it.
think?
So that's probably 60 years old, that vinyl there.
Suck it in.
And then this
Sorry.
was always the spare room. This is the room Santa Claus always was in as a kid.
Oh. By the window.
Yeah.
Till one day we went in to see him, and that was the end of that.
Yeah, yeah.
They used to put the face over a chair and set the chair by the window, so we was going to go up and tell what we wanted one day.
That Santa Claus is a little on the creepy side, if you ask me.
He must have went and left his face or something.
Kind of like the lady at Ambrosie's. The lady down by Ambrosie's, that lady in the window all the time. I remember that one. I said, when they took that house down, I was like, what the lady going there? Goes, oh, she's been gone a long time. Oh, really? Oh, yeah. It wasn't a real lady. You mean you've been telling me this all these years and I thought there's a lady always positioned there? This is where I always
There's your
go.
attic.
I know it. Oh, I Larry Joyce have a walk up into the farm, and I said, this is so cool. I love these types.
Yeah, it was probably, you know, not that cool anybody else.
We did clean the attic up this year. We put all stuff over the floor, supposed to help with the heat and the cold. We had a guy come in and cover the whole floor with some special, I don't know what you call it anymore.
Oh, like for heating and?
Yeah, insulator. It's called, I don't know what the hell it is for sure, but
It was
did
a
all
lot bigger
that.
when I was little.
And I had to put a vent in the window.
They were talking about putting that on your ceiling to help keep the heat.
Now they put it on the floor, and then I had to put a vent in because they said it needed to get some air.
Oh.
For it to work, so then I put a vent in the window.
Yeah, but you know, you can't tell that it's really that warm up here. You know, I mean, it's
It helped a lot. It saved a lot on, I think, the
the air
summer
conditioning.
last, or the winter last year with getting colds and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That was just in the Gazette today about putting this foil up.
It's expensive as hell. It cost me $1,500 for doing this here whole room.
Yeah.
Well, then they did the water heater also. Insulated water heater with this.
See, we never had this in here till we put the furnace in.
Right, and this was getting all bad, and I needed to cover that, so that was all included.
They
you
just
know.
put sides on it and then put insulation
Yeah.
on the pipe that time.
This is 1 by 12, and then there's poured insulation in there.
Oh, yeah, I just saw like a home time type show where they had just done a whole attic with this stuff.
This used to be where they'd hang the dried beef up here.
Really?
Yep.
When we butchered this, would be hang the dried beef up here. And they could never figure how come there was not near as much to take down as there was to go up.
It dried, it shrunk.
Yeah, it must have shrunk, so we come up here with a pocket knife, cut a chunk off.
Oh, that way you had breakfast in bed or supper in bed, or
Yeah, get sent to bed without
or if they sent you to bed without supper, you went up and you went to the attic and got supper.
Seriously, it's
And
shrunk.
these two
because it was so
chimneys, that's where they had the
Yeah, I used to be
heater
able
and
to
stuff.
stand
We
here.
just roofed over top of it now. These are both dead. And there's where I got my fan running from the basement. I put a fan on top to suck the sawdust out of the basement. That one goes all the way to the
that chimney.
basement. Yep.
Mm.
That's why there's a fan on top of there, and then sawdust gets sucked out.
It's like grandma's
Yeah, you don't use no,
Yeah.
you don't need no chimney no more,
No.
you put the gas furnace in.
Nope, don't have no chimney at all. I could tear them out, but.
Yeah, Dan said something about because he said there used to be 2 chimneys. I thought.
Mhm.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Wow.
So you have to come in the attic and look at it.
And I don't even remember the basement at all. But see, we didn't get to go
A
down there
little-
very much
I remember
because
a
there
little
were-
bit.
See, the
there were
basement's
sharp-
completely changed.
Oh, see, but there were like power tools down there and tools and sharp tools and we.
I just remember being able to go on the step and if they had a jar or something, they would hand it up to us, and that's all we got to
Yeah.
do was grab the jar. You know, but
Yeah.
you didn't go
You mean
down.
in
You
this
saw the light
basement?
on. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, I.
We
She
should
was
cover it
sleeping in
all.
that room and I was in this room. Here's where I give her a ring.
Oh, really?
We were just
Surprised her coming on the room. That way she didn't have to let me in.
I know you were
Yeah,
born.
no, then we put this one
I
Yeah,
in.
know you
we
don't.
couldn't get
I
figured out
you're
where
the
the
only one
wire
I didn't babysit.
from the light, where to put the switch or something, so we had to go up to the attic, yep.
Okay, then we didn't change the three-way then. I was thinking we brought one over
Oh
here.
my gosh.
No, we didn't, no, we had an outlet in here for the vacuum cleaning.
Does it make you feel like a kid again going through all the things?
That might be with some of Lynn's work yet.
And it was on like the
From
stove
years
with
ago.
a clock.
Was he trying to send a message?
I know the beer sign's up there on Lynn's yet. It's a wonder he didn't, he wasn't up here for a long time, or I think they'd probably be down at his
Player in
house.
my living room.
Ooh, hey, if that works. That, oh my lord, whoever he
Yeah,
is,
this
he
was
wrote his
Linda.
name.
Who is? Yeah.
Dale.
Who's that?
I have no. I think that's Jonas Brother, isn't it over there?
No.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
here's the name. Yeah, Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
Air Supply.
I know the
Oh,
Karate Kid.
I think this might be from our wedding. Oh, God. 25 years ago. Oh.
This is
Lori's.
It could have been Lori's room, because that's all
It's a love
Lori's stuff.
story.
Yeah, this is Lori's stuff. I
and never
remember
let you
Linda
go.
having this room for a little
Isn't that
while.
love story? Now there you
They
yeah.
might have both had it because Dave and Dan was there, Dory and Lois. Lois had one room, and
This was the original floor underneath,
yes,
you said?
we just had a piece of carpet
sneak
left
in.
from
Oh,
this
yeah, I
was the
haven't
carpet
seen
that we had in
Sources
the
up
living
here at
room.
all.
Many years carpet, and we just laid it up here.
This is now that. Now those were.
Get out there for a picture.
Okay.
Well,
I love it.
The
I love
basement after
it.
we get done.
You guys
Big
did that
Scott
too?
Baio fan, or
Yeah, mine is, my last room was back here with all the Scott Baio photos.
Yeah, we just got that.
These
Oh,
are cuties!
that was Linda's. And I said,
Something on that.
Yeah, Linda would be the one with the kiss plaque on the wall.
this was Lynn's because the beer signs are still
Yeah,
up there.
that'd be right.
What memories do you have of the farm?
Of the farm? Makes it.
Oh yeah, good to see you,
This
Lori.
exact thing today. Always somebody around, always family, always somebody, and always a good warm feeling. So that's it right there.
Are you staying? Sorry.
Wants to grab his phone.
Okay, Leo, do this for her. No, the other one. Over her. There, now Leo's got to come in with class. Can you get the back row?
Your
Okay, Debbie, are you up to the task? You want to stand on top of my shoes? You think? That we're so out of here. Mommy, I got to step this way, just half a step.
No, she wants to stand back on the show.
Yeah. Keep them in line.
I wasn't in on that, yeah? He said you chased her with the broom and got in the chicken house after the sparrows in the door was shut.
I don't remember that. Had other events.
Yeah.
Was he a problem child?
Not more than usual.
We won't mention it. Vera says he was great, but then he was older. She was his baby sister. I was his bossy sister. Yeah.
I can relate to that.
She's waiting. We all said something.
Do you have any memories that, yeah, Vera said any Kenny memories perhaps?
Oh yes, I got memories.
Anything that's appropriate to put on tape?
It was, boy, after I had my diamond, I wanted to go to a show so bad. Oh, did I catch hell from bed that night? Oh. And I didn't even enjoy the show. Because it was during the week and I was supposed to work till late. Oh. It really spoiled my show that night. And I wanted to see the show so bad. And you know, we always had a bad freaking row, so that was a bad night.
So do you have a good memory?
Oh, there's some, I suppose. I used to go sleigh riding. We used to do a lot of things. Ride bicycles on Sunday afternoon. One bicycle. We had a sheriff, so yeah. So that I don't know. Okay. Good old days, I guess.
I got that for you. And this used to be the big metal door. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah.
This door always was there.
Yes, I remember.
Want it on first or?
Go ahead, I'll follow.
Great, he left the light on.
Oh. Or whatever. Go till 6, we'll leave the light on. Whatever they do. It's nice and cool down here.
Oh, yeah.
Now this used to be a solid wall all the way through. There was 2 basements. There's a little door right here about this wide. Potato bin was back here. Took all these walls out. That's when Dave and Dan lived here yet. They were in high school. And I had to put a steel beam up there. I couldn't figure out how to get it up there. The beat post came over. We jacked everything up. Took the wall out. We had a little skid there. We'd fill it with rock, about 2 garbage cans full, and raise the loader. And that's how we got all the rock out. So then I told Dave and Dan from high school, I said, we need to get that beam off. I'll give the guys a keg of beer. We'll have a keg of beer here if you get me that beam up. There's probably 15 guys here. We carried the beam down, put the beam up, put the jacks under, cemented around, and got the jacks cemented in.
So they got the job done.
That's how we got the beam up there. This whole basement up. And we used to have the fuel barrel over there for the furnace. Took it out, got it up the steps. You guys can come down if you want. We had that many.
It looks like a stage. It could be.
That in there, I remember that when we got waterworks. That used to be just nothing there. We cut that all out. Waterworks.
I helped make that out.
Did you? Probably the same way I got all these rock out.
We had an elevator conveyor up and then it carried all
Was it? We just had a narrow box here that just took everything up the floor. Pulled it back out the floor and stuff. And the plumbing is all new underneath here. We had all galvanized pipe and they always had plug and then they apart. So a guy come, he owed me some money and I told him to redo the basement with the waterworks.
Sure got a lot of wires.
Huh? I got these 2 switches here. When they go off, everything is dead in case the grandkids come down here or something. And I still got some light down there. So they got them switches on and pull us off. We had a little bit bigger we had one run for. He's getting good at it. He does a lot of work down here. They can run all the salt except they didn't let him run this one.